Drive with Lucy Braden.
This is where Hobart conversations begin.
On ABC Radio Hobart.
Have you heard about TEDx talks before? There's a TEDx event coming up in Hobart next week, and it's where you can listen to a suite of short, carefully prepared talks or performances that cover a wide range of subjects, and it's all about learning. And my next guest is involved in Hobart's event. It's happening on Saturday, May 11. Josh Wood is a Tasmanian-based fitness expert who says he's offering a new perspective on health and physical fitness. He's the founder of Strong for Life online coaching. He's also had experience as a competitive strength and combat athlete, a wilderness and hiking guide, and he's a dad as well. But it was this clip, alongside all of his other ones, that really grabbed me because he has some really strong ideas about those really trendy fitness fads.
Ever since I started getting flack for saying that, well, burpees can go themselves and ice baths are basically as useful as a slap in the face, I've been getting a lot of arguments. And people's arguments basically all come down to, I did this thing, it worked well for me, therefore, everybody should do it, and it's the best thing in the world. And just because you see something on a really nicely edited toughness Instagram video, doesn't mean it's good for everybody or even good for you.
You know what? I couldn't agree more. Welcome to Drive, Coach Josh Wood. How's it going?
It's going all right. Thanks for having me.
What did you think of that, listening back to that?
I still stand by it. I think it's pretty good.
What is it about burpees and ice bars that you're like, no, I can't get around these?
I mean, that's kind of a big question, but mostly it comes down to there is no one size fits all for fitness and health. And when things get blown out of proportion to their beneficialness, it probably ends up with more people being injured or experiencing ill health than it does the other way around.
Mm. And burpees are intense on the body.
Yep.
I mean, as ice baths, I've never actually done one. I'm not the fan of the cold water thing, unless it's in the ocean. So
Fair.
Tell us about TEDx Talks. How did that come about for you? How did you get involved?
I saw that the applications were open, and I felt like I had something to say that was on topic for the theme, which is ripple effect. And so I just applied.
Ripple effect. So you thought, I can add to this. What is the summation, I guess, of what you're putting forward?
Well, it's a topic that's probably going to make a lot of people uncomfortable, if not a bit angry. The title of my talk is How to Eat Like an Adult. 6 habits to eat like an adult, technically. But the topic is about eating like an adult and what that means and how that affects not just us, but our families and communities.
And without giving too much away, because I'm sure you want people to go and check it out, how do we eat like adults, or how are we not eating like adults?
Ooh. The key feature to eating like an adult is making mindful decisions around food and your behaviors around food and taking ownership of the outcomes. It's about making those decisions and knowing that your future is shaped by the decisions you make today. And we often don't have a lot of mindfulness around our food choices, and that is what our children and those who look up to us pick up on.
And it's certainly changed from, many listeners may have been growing up in the 40s, 50s, 60s and didn't have half the fast food options like we do today. Do you think that's a contributing factor?
Oh, yeah. There's just so many options now, and it's so easy to take the easy option. But making adult decisions isn't easy, and it's our job to do what's best for the people who depend on us.
How did you get involved in the physical fitness industry?
I've been doing that for a long time. I started off in mixed martial arts when I was 17. And then I went into massage and ran a massage space in Melbourne for a while and taught massage at a school there for a number of years, and just one thing led to the next. And it was from my own interest in combat sports into learning how the body works and then teaching that, and then finally taking on more of a coaching role, working one-on-one with people.
You grew up, or born at least, in Oregon in
Yes.
the US, slowly made your way to Australia and to Tassie. How'd you find yourself here?
Well, first of all, Tassie's pretty much the best place in the world.
Isn't
so,
it ever?
Yeah.
Don't say that too loudly.
No, this is a local station, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, my wife's Australian, and we met in Scotland when I was backpacking. We're both backpacking in 2007, and so I moved to Australia. We got married, and we decided that Tassie is the place that we wanted to settle down and raise kids.
And you're doing that? Are you loving what you do?
Yeah.
How are your kids going? I noticed you got one.
I got 2 kids.
2 kids?
Yep. I've got a son that's almost 4 and another son who's 6 months.
Wow. So, still new dad lifing.
Yeah.
How does that change, I guess, your lifestyle as well? Because the sleep thing, I know you're big on the sleep thing as well, and that's hard with kids.
That is hard. That is the biggest thing. And all it does is really reinforce the things that I've been preaching for a long time. Priorities. It's all about priorities. The most important thing, like my non-negotiable, is sleep. I will give up basically any other health or optional enjoyment activity for sleep because everything else falls apart without that. And it teaches you how to make real priorities and make that happen, or everything falls apart.
It certainly does. You can absolutely feel that. When I was studying for university and tests and exams, if I didn't sleep, I feel like nothing was like sticking in the brain.
It doesn't.
And probably it helps the body repair. Colin from Sorel agrees with you, Josh. Burpees are the devil's work. He said, I would have loved to have gone to the TEDx talk, but unfortunately it's out of his price range. So I'm sure he's really enjoying listening to you right now and just getting some tips and tricks. What else aren't you a fan of? You said you're not that keen on the whole fad idea.
Yeah, I'm probably anti the idea of fads. I think that humans have been around long enough that we kind of know what works best as a whole, as a population. And basically anything that's getting a lot of attention on social media with a lot of really nicely edited videos and big names behind it is probably less worth your time than things like sleep, stress management, eating real food, social time in nature, that kind of thing.
If you've just joined me, Josh Wood is my guest. He is the founder of Strong for Life online coaching. He is he's really big on health and physical fitness. He's a coach as well, and he's part of the TEDx talks happening on Saturday, May 11, so Saturday week. And I'm sure my next guest, Dr. Carl, will have something to say about ice baths. I'm sure he's got a position on it, or, just how it actually works, if it works at all. What do you hope people can grab from your TEDx event and your talk?
Ultimately, I hope that they leave with a sense of empowerment, that they can take charge of their health. And by doing that, they can take charge of the health of the people that care for them.
Where does it begin? How do we make that first small step? Or is it just doing that, just trying and knowing?
The first step is always making a step. The first step is introducing mindfulness. It's stopping the habitual, automatic way that we go about eating or doing anything, and finding a way to put a stopgap in there that allows you to go, wait, is this actually going to give me what I want? Or am I just reacting? Is this a habit?
If you've broken a habit recently, how did you go? Let me know, please. 0438 922 936. Do you love burpees and ice baths, or do you think they are the devil? Do you think, they are just a fad? Let me know as well, 0438 922 936. And how are you feeling about the TEDx talks? Have you presented in front of a large group before?
Yeah, I've been presenting in a lot of classrooms. I've done a lot of classroom work and gym workshops and seminars, and do a lot of stuff online and online podcast interviews, things like that. So I'm pretty comfortable speaking. I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to be an awesome event. It's much bigger than anyone thinks. It's a full day event with 10 speakers and presenters and interaction with the audience. It's an event. It's not just a talk.
Yeah, it's huge. And it'll go online, and so many people will see it as well. So yeah, it sounds very great. It's happening Saturday week, TEDx Talks event. Is that what it's called? Am I saying it that right?
Sure.
Yeah, TEDx. I mean, look it up. TEDx Hobart. That's what I did, and it popped up and you could find it. Josh Wood, great to have you in.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. That is fitness coach Josh Wood presenting, as I mentioned, as part of the TEDx Talks event in Hobart, happening on Saturday, May 11, I believe. The tickets are still available, so get your hands on them. There are so many other presenters as well. They're kind of doing is it around 18 minutes or thereabouts in terms of their talks, and it's all about learning.